What is up YouTube, Eradicate here. Today for our Friday video we have Marowak the Alolan form. Alright, so when I first saw this thing, like there's no way this thing will be above like RU, let alone even like UU or OU, what it is now. Obviously Thick Club's super helpful for it. I'm pretty sure all these ones use it. Yep, everyone runs it. He doesn't have that much diversity in his sets. I will go over some of his, his other coverage moves and options. He has quite a few of those, but he doesn't have anything that's really other sets. He has like a lot of different like choices he can move. Like he has like 3 different choices for each move slot, not so much different sets. His abilities, let's go over those first. Rock Head does not take recoil damage, super nice for Flare Blitz. Lightning Rod, which is super nice, taking electric type moves and boosts your special attack. Kind of a waste there. However, it gives you an extra resist. Works really well on like rain teams actually, because a lot of times you're weak to electric on a lot of your Pokemon there. Curse Body is kind of a waste, you're not going to be running that. So for our first one here, Swords Dance, Flare Blitz, Shadow Bone, and Bonemerang. Again, Bonemerang, the other 2 moves, Shadow Bone and Flare Blitz, if you're running Rock Head, you're going to be using these 2. Swords Dance and Bonemerang, you can switch those out a little bit, we'll go over that a bit more in detail. Swords Dance obviously boosts up your attack. Bonemerang gives you great coverage against stuff that usually beats you. Obviously you can hit a lot of things like Tyranitar super effectively that you wouldn't be able to otherwise. And stuff that's weak to ground. Ground's just a great coverage move in general. Ground covers a lot of things. Covers stuff like Heatran as well, and like defensive Heatran, and can cover other things that will usually die to, like Tapu Koko and switch in. Although Flare Blitz will obviously do a lot of damage as well. Obviously in Attack Nature, 284 doubled from Thick Club, right? Pretty sure it's doubled. Yep. Attack is doubled. Your attack can then go 284 times 2 will be 568, I believe. 568 attack. That's a lot of attack. After the Swords Dance, you are blowing through teams. This thing, obviously, we'll go over some more set details later. You can run HP instead of speed because this thing is abysmally slow. You'll definitely run HP if you run a Trick Room team with like Cresselia. That thing is super good. We'll go over that a bit more in the team details, which runs your team. So you can do that as well. You want to run 0 IVs in speed and 252 HP as well. Then if you're doing that. All right. So our next one. This is more of this is a Lightning Rod set here. Again, Thick Club, Swords Dance, Fire Punch, Shadow Bone, and Low Kick. Again, you can run Bonemerang instead of Low Kick or something else instead of Swords Dance. I think most sets recommend running Swords Dance, especially on this one. If they have like a Tapu Koko who's Choice Scarf Lock, they go for an electric type move, you switch in on this, you get a free chance to Swords Dance up. Hopefully you have your Trick Room up, and or they don't have anything that can come back and revenge kill you right away. But you're doing a lot of damage then, because again, 284 doubled, 586 attack. 568 attack, sorry about that, it does a lot of damage. Low Kick again will take care of Tyranitar and a lot of things. Hits defensive Chansey for a lot. Hits, it doesn't have the best coverage with Fire Punch because stuff like Fortress and stuff, or Ferrothorn, that would already kind of be taken out by it. However, Low Kick does do a lot, nice number on a lot of like normal types that Shadow Bone kind of resists. You can kind of predict around that. They might switch into like their Porygon Z or something like that, or some of the normal type in the tier, and go for Low Kick and get a nice damage on that. And for our last set here, again, Rocky Head. This is just some other coverage moves. You get Knockoff, and then I run Bonemerang. There wasn't really that many other coverage moves as I thought. Other options, he gets Double Edge, which you can run on the Rocky Head set. He gets Earthquake if you don't want to use the Bonemerang. He gets Facade, however, he's only going to be getting Toxic. And he gets Flame Charge, other options, Iron Head. Iron Head's kind of a waste. It kind of helps against fairies, however, Flare Blitz is going to do a lot to them anyway. He gets Power Up Punch if you want to run Swords Dance. He gets Protect, which is always good for scouting. Rock Slide can help against some flying types you might struggle against. However, a lot of the flying types, like Celestelia and Skarmory, will already be taken out by Flare Blitz. I guess for stuff like Talonflame, but I don't think you would stand against a Talonflame anyway. I don't think you're really bulky enough. I guess your defense is pretty high. You could probably tank a hit from a Talonflame, although I think Shadow Bone would take it out. Again, for its set here, there's just not enough speed. Only base 45 to really run a speed nature. You're going to want to run attack to do as much damage as possible. Again, you can run HP. So teammate options, we'll go over those now, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, so for team options, obviously you're going to need some kind of Stealth Rock and like support. Obviously almost every sleeper wants that, so anything can set up those. Spikes in particular, Ferrothorn works really well with this thing. Has pretty good coverage, pretty good defensive synergy as well, tanking the fighting type hits for Ferrothorn as well as the fire. And Ferrothorn kind of helps take care of the water attacks that Marowak doesn't want to deal with, and also has decent matchup against some of the ground types in the metagame. Other things with his ground types, such as like Ash Greninja, will be really good against those, and obviously some regular Greninja sets can set up spikes as well. So those are your setup stuff that set up spikes and Stealth Rocks. Then you're going to want some kind of removal. So any kind of Rapid Spin users or defaults, such as Tapu Fini, Zapdos, and then obviously Rapid Spin users such as Excadrill make for pretty decent partners as, with Marowak. Other than that, you're going to want some things that take care of bulky water. So Tapu Koko makes a pretty good matchup with this thing, and they kind of work really well together on the fact that Marowak's an attacker and Tapu Koko is a special attacker, and you can get a nice Volt Switch in the Marowak because while he has decent defensive bulk, he's not that good otherwise on his HP or special defense. And other than that, again, Magnura, I'm not sure how to pronounce that thing. You're going to want to set up Trick Room with that. That makes a good teammate, or Cresselia. I like Magarina. I don't know how to pronounce it, guys. I'm so sorry. But running that thing with it has great defensive synergy with it. Their types work amazing together. And again, that gives you a nice a huge wall-breaking special attacker, and then a huge nice physical wall breaker in Marowak. Obviously, you're not revenge killing with Marowak. With Trick Room, you kind of can, the fact that you're so slow. But that gives you 2 really good wall breakers. You can run like an Astro Ninja to clean up teams, or as a choice specs usually 3 powerhouse attackers. So I'd recommend that: Astro Ninja, Marowak, and then Maginera. You gotta be careful with the Astro Ninja though, with Trick Room. So if you want to run something else instead, I recommend something kind of slow. Slowbro works really well then as well. And then Ferrothorn, they have a great Trick Room team. You're going first almost every single turn with how slow that team is. Run Light Clay on your Maginera. And then you have 8 turns of Trick Room, which is super helpful. Maybe like a Tapu Fini as well. I don't really know. But alright, so the thing that's to kind of counter Marowak, ground types such as Excadrill outspeed him and kill him. Landorstarian. If they're not running Bonemerang, which kind of happens pretty often. Air Balloon Heat Train obviously does pretty well against this thing. It's able to Toxic and kind of wear him down a good bit. Bulky water such as Toxapex, Slowbro, not so much Slowbro because of Shadow Bone, but it usually will take 1 unless its Sword stands up, and then Scald's going to kill you in return. Other things to take you out: Astro Ninja, obviously. Faster threats will obviously take you out. Stuff like Alakazam, Shadow Ball, Gengar will take you out. This thing needs a lot of support. You definitely need some kind of Trick Room team support. If you don't have Trick Room support, this thing's not going to be doing too well for you. Super cool design. I like the whole idea of him with his abilities. He has 2 very good abilities in Rocky Head and Lightning Rod, and then has really good coverage moves: Flare Blitz, Knock Off, Bonemerang, Earthquake, Shadow Bone, Rock Slide, Iron Head. He has everything, all the tools you need. He just lacks in speed, so you need that Trick Room support. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any suggestions for Marowak, any new sets, teammate ideas, ways to kill him, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.